Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's GOBIZ here and thank you for tuning in today. So anyway, I would like to go back to basics today as I have had questions, especially from new Navy Federal members. And this is about the pledge loan. And they are asking, does the pledge loan really help your credit, or how can you make the most of Navy Federal's pledge loan? And I admit I am a very big fan of the Navy Federal Pledge Loan because you can practically build your credit, your personal credit, and your profile with Navy Federal with a pledge loan. And the thing is, anybody can do it once you become a member of Navy Federal. As long as you have $250, you can have a pledge loan for up to 6 months. And you may ask, what is the maximum number of months that you can do as a term for the pledge loan? And the answer is it's 60 months or 5 years. That's pretty much the maximum limit as far as the number of years that you can do a pledge loan. And it does not matter if you go all the way to 100 grand, that pledge loan will be good for 5 years or 60 months. So in the past, when I was starting Motions Biz, when I was starting the channel, I did a lot of videos, short videos and long videos about the pledge loan. And in fact, I have quite a long playlist of the pledge loans. I have had a video sharing about the 3001 pledge loan hack, the 2001 pledge loan hack, because I just really wanted new members to understand what they can do with their extra money to really boost their credit, their personal credit and profile with Navy Federal. And let me mention a few things, about 7 items or 7 things that I really like about the pledge loan and why I am such a big fan of the pledge loan and would recommend it to new members or even existing members who can really benefit from an account that will keep on reporting up to the term of that pledge loan. So let me just mention that number one, it is very easy to do because you are practically funding that pledge loan. Number two is that you can start with only $250. I mean, how cool is that? I mean, how easy is that? It's so easy to do, even with students and credit rebuilders or credit beginners. Number three is that it adds to your credit mix, okay, because it is an installment loan. If you have a lot of revolving loans, store cards, store credit cards, bank credit cards, and you do not have an installment loan, then the pledge loan will come in very handy because you can go all the way up to 100 grand. And having a high limit account, an installment account, that is nearly paid off because of the pledge loan hack, it actually makes you look good to lenders because you have this large amount installment loan. And I actually know of some very savvy Navy Federal members who have done a pledge loan of 100 grand. Some of them have done 30K and 50K. And these were usually businessmen. They have a business, they have their own business. And just having that account on their credit report does help them a lot as well. Now, of course, there are advantages to that because it would count to your DTI, but I will not discuss that in this video. But if you use the pledge loan wisely, whether you have a small amount pledge loan or a high amount pledge loan, it will really help you so much. Number 4 advantage and thing I like about the pledge loan is that you are not tying up your money. You are not tying up your funds because you can pretty much prepay or pay that loan amount, pay that pledge loan ahead of time, and the funds will go back to either your savings or any certificate that you may have used for that pledge loan. But it comes back to you and it does not tie it up. Now, if you are paying 90% of that loan, of course, you only have about 10% left on that loan. And it is also very important to remember that you do not pay off that pledge loan or else it will be a closed account. And one of the reasons why we do the pledge loan is to boost your credit. Number 5 is that I really like the pledge loan because it does build your profile with Navy Federal as well, because you have shown that you are able to handle an account and pay it off early or a part of it, it adds to the number of products that you use with Navy Federal, and they usually look at that as well. What products are you using with Navy Federal? And that is one of the things that also add and build your internal credit score with Navy Federal, that later on puts you in a better place to be approved for the high limit credit cards or their personal loans or their auto loans. Number 6, and this is a big reason why I encourage people to do the pledge loan with Navy Federal. Pledge loan is known to be a big credit score booster, and I have seen this so many times, not just with friends that I know, but with immediate family members as well. It is amazing because once you pay off about 90% of that loan, as long as you have some amount left on that pledge loan that you would carry throughout the term of that pledge loan, that installment account will be reporting to the 3 credit bureaus regularly on-time payments. It is a big credit booster. Number 7, and another thing to love about the pledge loan is that it is so easy to do. All you have to do is call Navy Federal and let them know that you want to do a pledge loan. Funds that you want to use for the pledge loan is in your savings account. Now, even if it is in your checking account, the rep will usually still help you transfer those funds to your savings account so you can fund that pledge loan. A pledge loan is just so easy to do because it does not tie up your funds. Once you pay it, now that amount is available again to you. I'm actually surprised that I get messages asking about the pledge loan, and that is the reason why I'm trying to discuss that here, so new members would learn how to take advantage of it to start boosting their personal credit as well. Because I just think it is the easiest hack to do to help your personal credit. As an example, I am using $250 because that is the minimum amount that you can do for a pledge loan, and it is just easy to understand. But the bigger your amount is, the longer the term of your pledge loan, the pledge loan amounts, and the corresponding number of years that you can keep that pledge loan for, and which it will be reporting on your credit report for that length of time. Now, some of these amounts may have changed already, but this is the usual basis for it. So if you know of any changes in the amounts, please share that in the comment section below. So just in case you are thinking of doing a pledge loan and you call Navy Federal, make sure to ask the rep how many months your pledge loan can go for based on the amount that you pledged, okay? So you can always ask them to be sure. If you are new to Navy Federal and is trying to build your credit profile, a profile with Navy Federal, do the pledge loan, and whatever amount it is, it can help. But if you ask me, which is the better pledge loan to do? The small amount pledge loan or the high amount pledge loan? For me, I would go for the longer term, okay? The longest term that you can afford and you are willing to do, because that way it's actually like buying the time. That account will be reporting on your credit report, and that will be either 6 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, all the way up to 5 years. So just a thought and something to think about, okay? The longer the pledge loan or the bigger amount pledge loan, you have a better chance of having an account that is reporting on-time payments all the way through the term of the loan. And again, it's GOBIZ. Thank you for watching.